Yo, what is up? So, I'm playing Mindseye, and surely I'm close to finishing it soon. So I thought I'd just start recording. But my thoughts so far is it's been a mixed bag, really. A few decent bits have happened, to be fair.
Don't worry about her.
But let's just watch this.
We are their future. They have no purpose. I don't want any part of your future. You don't have a choice. You think your gift was made in a lab by Morrison and Silva? No. You and I, we are their kin. Made by them. Once they left, we became weak, complacent like mankind. No more.
I mean, the characters ain't terrible in this game. There is some decent characters.
Civilization in their image.
Special delivery for Diaz. All the way from Scotland.
You're no kin.
Oh. So that drops out the sky now. So we've been looking for this sword, and I take it that's gonna probably be underneath all that lot.
The orb.
Yep.
You don't deserve. Die.
Oh. Oh, Rugby. She's finished him off.
They gave you. Good unit.
I mean, some of these robots they've got harder to kill. So the difficulty has gone on, it's literally gone up slightly, the difficulty, but you will still get the stupid AI at times, but it's not the worst game I've played by any means. I think it's the price. I mean, if it come out as a £20 game, it could have been better received, to be honest. Alright, so what have I got to do now? So, she's going to drive it.
Car. I'll drive. You shoot.
I mean, a lot of the missions are quite samey, so that is one of the letdowns of it.
Jacob, is your heart still beating?
Lamrey's isn't, but the bots aren't standing down. They took the orb. We're following them now. Carrie was shot.
Riggs, you okay? Weirdly, I feel fine. Listen, that moron Lamrey left the factory servers vulnerable. Hunter and I were able to use the patch key to log in remotely.
It just could have been so much better. I mean, not gonna lie, I've enjoyed using that drone that flies about with you, and that's got better. It's got more powerful as you've gone on, but there's not enough customization in the game really for me. You can't upgrade it. You gotta wait until they decide to upgrade it. There's no like player screen where you can change your clothes or anything like that. So it's stuff like that that let it down, and you can't even jack the car. Like obviously in GTA you can literally get in any car in the game. So if they could build on that, build on everything like that, and it sounds crazy, but if they done another game and literally built on it, really they should be doing it on this game.
complex power source also provides instructions for the infected technology.
Here you get these.
Whoever controls the orb controls the robots. Hence,
So you got as you gone further into the game, you got more advanced robots.
Killed Lambert. The robots control the orb now.
correct. But destroy the orb, and the robots will have no purpose. No, absolutely not. We can't destroy it. This is the most significant discovery of our entire existence on Earth. Let the army deal with the box. This orb is an unlimited, clean, sustainable energy source. This could be mankind's salvation.
Oh, Marco, take a look at this.
They have livened up a bit the missions in terms of shooting, I'd say.
It's not just the box.
You've got to destroy that orb.
It's not that simple. That orb is immensely powerful. How are you gonna destroy it? Shoot it? It would be like
I've noticed you can't shoot the tyres a lot of the time. I know you can there, but a lot of the time you can't shoot the tyres properly.
like a stripper pole on a Saturday night.
So it's quite inconsistent in terms of that.
Apocalypse, anyone?
Clear up the path.
And another thing I don't like is when you're driving about, you can't defend yourself in the car unless you're on the turret, but obviously you're driving it. Now this is and vehicles seem to blow up very quickly on there, so I don't really like that. There's just a lot more they could have done to make it a lot less average than it is. If you could have upgraded that drone a lot more, that would have been really good, but you can't. And they literally decide when you, and there's not many upgrades at all for the drone that flies about here. One thing is I can actually kill them instantly now rather than electrocute them, so it literally transforms into killing them, because you literally get a bit more powerful once you do a certain mission. But
We need to get some medical attention.
there's really not much to it, to be honest. It's something to do with this orb that you're getting more powerful.
I'm not leaving you behind.
I'm telling you to go. You're the only one that can stop this.
As I said before, the cutscenes ain't too bad. I mean, the story, it's got its moments, it's got some decent moments, but I don't know. Oh, so I can do that now, and
Jacob, do you see it? Do you see the orb?
One of the humanoid robots is carrying
that's
me on
the basically the same ability, but it's just slightly different.
It's one of our SM03s, Marco.
So you can do that,
To be the one
whereas
who points
before
out
it would
the
just stun them.
obvious, Hunter, but you were the one who sent a message to those fucking aliens to let them know their virus is ready.
So there's times, I mean, as I said, this drone is if you literally could have added more upgrades to that as you go through the game, but it's quite restricted in what it does. But I've enjoyed it mostly. So again, for me, it feels like just a very average game. It's like, what the hell is that in there?
Simultaneously.
Right, I didn't even think so. Didn't see anyone in that.
They knew we'd invent all this technology even before they built the ziggurat and placed the orb inside.
Oh. So you can got missiles with it, so you can blow them up. Yeah. That's probably been the most enjoyable thing for me, that. Oh, what these robots are doing it. Must be on my side of it. And if could have had a stories going, you can sort of relate to these robots. That's because I was talking too much. So again, this is a tail end mission. So you literally got to keep up with a target again. So there's been so much of that.
Jacob, do you see it? Do you
Again,
see
I've
the
literally, I don't even think I've died.
One of the humanoid robots is carrying
The only
out
time I've literally failed a mission is stuff like that when I'm mucking about, taking my time.
I hate to be the one who points out the obvious, Hunter,
That's
but
pretty
you're the one
good.
who
That
sent a message to those fucking aliens to let them know their pirates is ready. The kin are not aliens.
so it must be the robots controlling it or
Why are
something.
they dropping viruses on our planet? How could they
So that's what I'm telling that robot. We all.
We'd one day have robots and how to infect them.
The kin are multi-dimensional. They do not know time like we do. They see our past and
Their missiles ain't bad.
simultaneously.
Maybe even more point in not calling them.
They knew we'd invent all this technology even before they built the ziggurat and placed the orb inside.
I mean, he's overpowered now with that ability. You can just press RB and B. It literally takes them out. So I do enjoy it, but I do think it is just too easy at times with it. And it is making the game more enjoyable, just being able to do that. So swings and roundabouts with it.
Where are we? It's Summer Point. Unfinished housing with a bad rap. Weird shit happened here.
I will get that. Even though it don't do much.
Superstition around
That is the
it.
worst game.
Yes.
Again, if they could have made the weapons better, that would have been
Some of them
good
became
as well.
hippies believe it is a place of magic.
Why would the robots bring the orb here?
It's a vortex site, like Glastonbury in England, as
Oh,
well
that's
as
gonna blow up.
Uluru in Australia. These places are thought to be the entry points to the rest of the universe.
But this one is so much more. It has a magnetic field infinitely stronger. It's like a second home.
How do you know so much about it?
Well, I actually, look, I sort of bought it. Hey, until Lamry and his idiotic black box took over. Look, the two things are linked, okay? That orb.
I mean, it is not a terrible game. I mean, it's obviously a big bit disappointment, but
Following.
again, if it was £20, I think people would accept it more. But then it is the performance on the console is bloody terrible. So on PC at 1440p, it's been alright. But if I went 4K, I know it would be rough, and that's why I haven't bothered. I'll get behind that. Oh, I better key up with that because they can be quite stingy with keeping up these tailing things. Even if you go the wrong way slightly, like take a shortcut, it can tell you. So that annoyed me a bit. More robots.
We have been protecting you.
The orb! It's changing! It's growing!
Don't be afraid. You are us.
I might as well just blow them up. These missiles I've got. Waste bullets. Obviously that robot's not going anywhere, he's just standing there now. Got to wait for it to charge up. Yeah. Wasting bullets a lot of the time. You can kill them with that, but it's more logical to just do it with your robot, your little robot you got drone. He's still fat and alive. I'll sap him.
It looks like some kind of gateway.
It's a portal. Jacob, you're looking at a portal.
What's that? There's something moving inside. Looks like beings.
Those must be the kin.
They're coming, Morrison. They're trying to get through.
Oh my god.
And it's Morrison character. He reminds me of Lester a bit. He's a genius scientist, and but obviously Lester is different. He's not a scientist, but it makes me wonder if they've sort of looked at Lester and thought, "Oh, we make a wacky character like him." There's things similar to GTA. She's back. She was annoying me early on in the game, she was. But I can sort of tolerate her and that. She was just very miserable.
Have to do. Nobody else is dying for me.
Huh. Oh, that's it. That's it, is it? All right. Huh. So the way they've ended that is like there's going to be a second Mindseye. Oh, so that's literally it. I didn't expect it to end there. Yeah, well, I might as well run through my thoughts. So after the rain, I'd just give it a 5 out of 10 because there's too many things in the game where I think it's very, like, even below average at times, but mostly I'd say it's a very average game. And again, as I said, I enjoyed some things. Cutscenes were alright. It had some decent moments, but again, for the price it's going at the moment, like £60, nah, I'd say wait for a sale. I'd say if you really like GTA like me, you can have a bit of fun with it. I think mostly the characters, looking at watching the cutscenes and all that. The combat is very boring at times. The missions are literally they're not very memorable. The missions are not very. They don't stick out in your mind at all. They're just not very memorable. The missions. I mean, you got a lot of just shoot combat missions, or you're flying about in the helicopter that Hades shooting things. It's very generic in terms of that. And as I said, if you could at least, I mean, you're literally wearing the same clothes all game with that Diaz who you control. You can't customize anything on him. You can't. It's very limited in what cars. The only time you can literally select a different car is when the buggies at your base, where you can literally get in them, or the car you drive. I mean, there's no options to literally get into different cars and all that. There's no police in the game, so it feels a very controlled sort of environment. You literally got to go from mission to mission. They just could have done a lot more with it. But I'm not gonna. I mean, a lot of YouTubers are really hating on it, but I'm not gonna totally hate on it. My true experience was it was alright. I mean, if it was that bad, I would have literally dropped it and uninstalled it. So for me, it was a 5 out of 10 game. There's a couple of puzzles in the game, like the drone. As I said, the drone was quite enjoyable to use in the end, but I felt like that got, when it did get more powerful, it was too late in the game. If you could have actually upgraded that would have been nice. They could have done a lot more with that. Like that could have been one. If they would have made that really good with upgrades and make it even flashier, then that could have been a bit of a game changer with it. But I just don't know what. So they've literally ended that. Like there's going to be a second Mindseye. So because that was a bit of a weird ending for me. So I don't know. Yeah, I did that character Charlie. I did like her. He literally done a. I mean, there is some spoilers. I won't fully go into it, but you literally don't know what happened to her. So at the end of the day, it's all about it. Can they literally improve it? Can they massively improve the combat and stuff like that? The mission. I mean, to improve the missions on here, you would literally have to remake the game. If they're going to make a second one, I mean, how much money are they going to put into that? But if it was a £20 game at the start and it didn't get as hyped because apparently it was going to be another GTA. I do think there is. I would have liked another GTA style sort of game, to be honest, because you're literally waiting for GTA almost a bloody decade for it to come out again. So I do think you literally do need another game that's similar to it, but they've done a bad job. It could have been a lot better on this one. So we'll just see what happens with it. I mean, I did download a patch for it because I managed to get it anyway, even though it's not basically it's not an official copy. I got a pirate version, and that didn't. It literally hardly made any difference. I think it ran slightly smoother when I was driving about, but it didn't do much at all. So if you're on PS5 and it was running like shit, apparently the patch is done. It's literally a nothing burger, the patch for PS5, so it's still running badly. I mean, if they can't even get to run on console properly, then I don't see what the point of it is. So there's a lot of question marks over this. So you probably can't fast forward these credits. I think there might be another cutscene coming up on this. I did see it in another video. But yeah, I mean, the weapons were totally. I think they were totally crap. The weapons, because the combat, well, not the combat, the shooting on the game. There's literally no combat anyway, because you can't melee anyone. So when you're right close to an enemy, you just have to shoot them, because you can't do. Or that drone, I ended up using that drone, just pressing RB and combined with B to electrocute them. Or in the end, I could kill them with it. So I done that when I got close to enemies, because you can't melee them, you can't whack them over the head with your gun or anything. So I thought it just felt like it wasn't a finished game at times with that. There's a lot of it didn't feel polished at all. Like when you're getting out of the car, it took you had to keep pressing Y to get out, and very Yankee. But yeah, for me it is an average game. It's got some decent parts in it. I think definitely some YouTubers have overhated on it. So I do think you can have some fun with it if you're paying like £20 and you sort of low expectations of it. Because I literally went into this game with very, very low expectations, and it turned out to not be as bad as I thought. So that's where I'm at. I'm literally at it. I mean, the way people saying Open Critic have got it at 33, is it? Out of 100, and I think that is being overly harsh. I'd say it sits in the middle, probably like 55 out of 100, something like that. Because there's definitely been other games where I've sort of played them and then I just dropped them because I really didn't like them. And this one just feels like a very sort of a GTA game, but there's not enough in it to really make you enjoy it fully. Yeah, so there's another cutscene there. It's probably going to leave you on a cliffhanger. So I did see something today about there could be a Mindseye 2, which is quite surprising given how badly the launch has been. But if they're literally going to be committed to it and improve this one and make it, because there is DLCs and all that scheduled, so if they literally go through with it, again, I'm not going to be totally negative about it because I don't feel totally negative about it, but I don't know what's happened there. Alright. You can replay. Hey, I wouldn't bother with that because the missions really didn't interest me. Alright. I'm not sure what this is about. Huh. Can't drink dust. That's it. I don't know what this is about. Looks like he's preaching or something. I don't know who the fuck he is, but I don't know. Anyway, I'll return to some pre-Rome sort of stuff. Not that you can do much because you can't jack cars or anything. Mindseye menu. Anyway, so thanks for watching. That is what I think of the game. Again, it's not. I don't know. I mean, I just don't think it's as bad as people made it out to be. Some people. I'll literally just wait for a sale, and then you can literally see if you like it. My prediction is I think people in the future will think, well, it ain't as bad as people were saying. It's not terrible. I think it's one of them games where you will play it in a few years and think, yeah, it was. I mean, it's got a place. It's not totally terrible, like some have been saying. So, and if they improve it, if they improve performance on console and all that, yeah. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.